Yeah, you may have guessed. This is take two because I screwed up and I was recording the full video, the full unboxing, and it is the next day because this was like towards the end of yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do another recording right now. I need to take a break, take a breather. But yeah, I was recording and the audio crapped out. And I can look at my video recording software and see the audio. And I did see the audio and I noticed that it was like the decibels were pretty high looking. And I'm like, oh, that could just be it's picking up more white noise, background noise, whatever. I could edit that out. No, this was fully distorted audio like this. I did not get this 9.8 at $17. I could tell you that. Yeah, I'm not going to put you guys through that. So I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I can fix the audio. Maybe I could raise the bass, make it sound better. I tried for about 15 minutes and there was no salvaging it. There was no way this thing was going to come back to life. So I killed it. Yeah, we're not going to do that video. So what are we going to do? It was going to be an unboxing, but why don't I just show you guys instead what was in these boxes? You know, you won't get the full build up and anticipation of an unboxing, but we'll still run through the books. These are all CGC slabs that I purchased last year, and I know on Instagram I made a post saying that I was going to spend less. Guess what? This was last year's spending, and I just waited this long to unbox them. And yeah, I bought that statue too. That was a pre-order last year. I swear, guys, that I'm going to cut back on spending this year. But yeah, I was just letting these pile up. There were, maybe, I think there's 6 books in this unboxing, or not unboxing, in this video that we're going to look at. And I went into my closet this morning and I was like, let's see if we have anything else in there. There were probably 5 more boxes. Actually, you could probably see. Let me move this. You can barely see, but stacked up over there, it looks like 2, but it's actually 5 boxes against the my cases there for comics. There are another like 5 boxes of slabs. So we're gonna do another unboxing. Not today. I'll figure it out. But there will be another video of an unboxing of more slabs that I discovered in my closet that must have been stacked and fell over to where I couldn't see them. Yeah, I'm terrible at buying things, as you can tell, and just not opening them right away. I like to show you guys videos of me, you know, whether it be Instagram or YouTube. I like to do videos of things that I buy and unbox to show you guys, but I just waited way too long to get through these. Okay, I digress. We are not going to need these. What we are going to need are these right here. And I'm going to put them on the ground so you're not looking at, you can probably, yeah, you can see them. So I'm going to put them on the ground and we'll run through them. And we'll also pull up the Shortbox pricing guide and we'll take a look because there were a few of these I bought on Shortbox, a few of them I bought on eBay. But we'll take a look at the pricing, what I paid for them, and what fair market value, what people are paying for them now, and we'll kind of compare. We'll do that real quick, and yeah, that will be it for the video. I apologize, it is not a legitimate unboxing. This is what we got to work with. Okay, so first book here, Batman 609. This is a gorgeous Jim Lee cover, highlighting we have Poison Ivy and Catwoman on the front, and the significance of this book is it's the first appearance of Tommy Elliott, aka Hush, the villain. There's a Poison Ivy and a Huntress appearance as well. But I want to say back in November, October, we had some early announcement that Hush was potentially going to be a villain, I believe, in the Batman 2, the Matt Reeves Batman movie. So obviously that increased the value on this book. I held off a little bit. I believe I purchased this one when it started dying down a little bit. And I have a few of these in raw copy form, but I've been looking for a 9.8. My raw copies are not going to get a 9.8, just the condition they're in. So I waited a little bit, let the price come down. I think I got it for a reasonable price. I actually bought 2 copies, and sorry about this finger. I sliced it unboxing stuff yesterday. That's how my weekend's been going. But yes, there are 2 copies that were in the unboxing. Here is there's a nice Mylar bag on it, so a lot of glare, but 2 really clean copies of this book that I purchased. And let's go ahead and pull up the Shortbox app. Take a look at what this book is selling for. All right, so these 2 books were purchased off of eBay. One of them was $135, one of them was $190. That does not include shipping, which I believe was like $10 and $12, and then some tax, which is probably another $10 or so. But $135, $190 is what I paid for them. On average, taking the average of the 2, like $160, $161, $162, I would say, if you were to just average out these right here. So let's go on to the let's go on the Shortbox app. Batman 609 in here ready. Let's go to 9/8. Let's see. CGC 9/8 only. So right now, keep in mind that these are all of the Shortbox and eBay sales. eBay does include auction, best offer, fixed price, etc. Shortbox is fixed priced, and maybe best offer, since they do have the offer functioning now, is available. But just looking at how this book is selling right now, $175, $170, $130, around $200 for a little while, around November 7th, November 5th. And I think that's kind of when the news broke or was really getting pushed via social media when people were talking about it. But yeah, we'll say there are 1,004 on the census right now. So I think on average, this one right here was the $190. Paid a little bit more probably than I would have liked to. But I'm happy to have 2 copies in the collection. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to both of them. They're both 9/8 white pages, both really in good condition. No Newton rings, no scratches to the cases or any flaws that I see. So, all right, let's move on. Okay, next book. And you saw it. I was so excited when I got this. Oh, man. This was published in June of 1969. First appearance of Predator in comics. Very nice book. I am obsessed with that cover. I'm a sucker for any, if the primary color of the cover is red, I'm a sucker for that. Red and yellow, can't go wrong with those 2 colors. It just pops, man. I think it kind of reminds me of the Todd McFarlane iconic Batman cover. Why am I blanking on the number? But you know what I'm talking about with the moon. Kind of looks like a sun, actually, and it wasn't filled in all the way. Love this one. Okay. All right, let's pull up this bad boy on Shortbox. Let's see what it's been selling for. But before we do that, let me just I'll let you guys know what I paid for it. I paid $450 for this. $450. All right, so Predator 1. Dark Horse. $450. That might have been my sale right there. We'll see. Fixed price, $450 Shortbox. That's me right there. eBay auction. That makes me feel decent. $449 on eBay auction. And why does it make me feel decent? Because if you buy comics, you know that there are a lot of times you might buy something for a fixed price or a best offer, and then a couple weeks later, you see there's an auction of the same book, and then you see that that book just got sliced in half price-wise, and somebody got a steal at the auction. But it looks like the auction held up pretty nicely compared to what I paid for it. just straight up on Shortbox. And prior to that, and this may give you some insight as to why I thought it was a decent deal for the $450. You'll see November 13th, we had $589, a sale on eBay, best offer, $570, $695, October 30th, 2023. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if there was any sort of news or anything around the Predator franchise. eBay auction, $560, $555, $675. $450, the book is definitely coming down, and I think that is just a representation of where we're at market-wise with comics. And obviously, any hype around Predator has cooled off. I know we had that Hulu, a great movie on Hulu, and I can't think of it right now. Prey. Yes, it was something close kind of to Predator. Prey. That was a phenomenal movie, in my opinion. But after that, I'm sure some of those pricings were based off of that movie dropping. But yeah, everything franchise-wise for Predator, I believe, has cooled off pretty much. So I'm happy with the price I paid for this. It's going to stay in my collection. I'm not going to be looking at the price for I don't know how many years. It's not going anywhere. I don't plan on trying to flip this or anything like that. So, yeah. Love this book. Phenomenal cover. Next book up. This was the most recent purchase I made. It was made on Shortbox as well. And sorry. It was delivered to me yesterday. So when I did the unboxing, I was like, oh, this is a perfect time. I have another book I can unbox. Great. And it's actually nice that we're redoing this video because it will save us some time because there isn't a lot of data on this book sales-wise. And I pulled up Shortbox price and got it, and there just really wasn't anything there. So I paid $250 for this book. I don't know if that's a good price. I was fine with it. I felt like I needed this Batman book in my collection. And let's get a glare off of that. Okay, there we go. Detective Comics 585. This one was published in April of 1988. Looks like it was recently slabbed. It's got the QR code on there, so it's fairly recent. And very nice looking copy. I don't think there are too many of these in a 9.8 out there. And the significance around this book is it is the first appearance of Ratcatcher. And if you didn't figure that out from the cover and all the rats nibbling away at Batman, yeah, it's because of Ratcatcher. And didn't we... Otis Flanagan is Ratcatcher, and we had Ratcatcher in, Suicide Squad, I believe. So, any hype around this book has probably died out by now since that movie's been done for a while. But it's a villain that, I don't have a lot graded, no raw, I don't think, with this villain, really. So, this is something I've been collecting, Batman villains in, slab form. So I thought it would be a great addition to the collection. Cool. Next book we have up is Batman 635. This is the first appearance of Jason Todd as Red Hood. And an iconic cover. Judd Winnick's story, Doug Mankey, and Tom Wynn art. And the cover was done by Matt Wagner. I already have this one in a 9.8. Felt I was getting a decent deal. Bought this one for $242 on eBay. Let's take a look at the Shortbox price guide. Just kind of see what it's going for right now. Batman 635. It's at $242, right? Ooh, there's not a lot of data here. Don't know what's going on with that. Might got to reach out to my guys at Shortbox and let them know that there's definitely data on this book being sold. So I don't know if it's just not, why it's not bringing it in, if there's something going on there. Let's just go over to eBay real quick. Just curious. Batman 635 CGC 9.8 filter. We'll just do some recent sold items completed. $252, $275, best offer accepted above, below 300, I assume. $300, $300, $280. Okay, there's me right there. $242. I bid on this one. Decent. It's holding value. I don't think the value of this is really going to be dropping anytime soon. I remember this book being over $350 last year and the year before. So I saw it on auction and decided to bid, and I won. So $242, decent. I'm not going to pull this one up. This is also another edition, duplicate edition in my collection. I already have a 9.8 of Vengeance of Bane #1. This was in the unboxing. And yeah, we'll save you some time. So at the time, I thought I was getting this for a decent price. I bought this, the second copy in November. Bought it for $350. Prior to that, I got another copy around probably $400. Bought this one for $350. And it keeps coming down. So if you're a Bane fan, I don't know how much lower it can honestly get. I say that now. It's around, I've seen sales 300, sub 300 for this book. And I remember it was like 500 consistent a couple years ago. And then it hit like $400. And I'm like, oh my God, that is a steal. And now we're looking at like $300 for Vengeance of Bane, the first print, #1. If this is a book that interests you, I would go check it out. Yeah. Consider it, because I don't know how much lower it could get. Who knows? It maybe can go to $200, but $350. I'm not even mad about that, to be honest. The price, but yeah, it's a second copy in the collection. Oh, okay, you guys saw that. Oh, I'm bad. I've been bad at doing that. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen to make sure I'm not getting you guys a glare. Okay, Dark Victory, #1. Basically the follow-up run after Long Halloween. One of my favorite all-time Batman stories. This one was published in 1999. And I'll be honest, one of the reasons I bought this book is because I have the Dark Victory shirt that was released when this book dropped. So I'm going to consider that a vintage shirt. It came out in 1999. That's freaking 25 years ago. I have that shirt. I love that shirt. You probably, if you watch my Instagram stuff, you probably see me wearing it. And I'm like, dude, I need a 9.8 in that book to go along with it. And I was browsing eBay, and I picked this one up for about $45 on eBay at auction. I could not pass that up. When I saw it was like, if I remember, it was getting auctioned, and it was like around, there were a few bids, and it was just above like $35. I'm like, I'll pay more than $40 for that instantly. And I won. Dark Victory. I am a big fan of this cover as well, just the black and red. Very nice looking. Let's take a look on the Shortbox app. Let's see what it's actually going for right now. I don't know. I don't think there's much demand around this book, but we'll take a look. I'm just curious. Oh, why did I type Dark Victory 1 up? Okay, there you go. 9.8. $38. That was me. I lied. I paid below 40, and I'll prove it right now. Hold on. I don't want you guys thinking I lied to you. Hold on. Sold. There it is. Purchases delivered. November 17th, $38. I thought I paid 44. 38. Wow, great. $38. I don't know if that's legit, that price below it. The $299 best offer in August of 2023. Who knows? Fixed price for $100. I would believe that for a 9.8 in this. $71. That's got to be just a standard 9.8 in Dark Victory 1. So I think I got a pretty good deal on this. I know I got a pretty good deal. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so that's why I bought this book. Well, actually, it was because of the shirt I have. But yeah, saw a great auction deal on eBay. And while we're on the auction topic, I thought it would be important to mention that Shortbox is doing auctions here shortly. I don't know if they started the beta yet, But they're going to be doing auctions, so keep an eye out for that. That is some big news right there. If you use Shortbox, you know how great the people are behind that app. That app itself is. It's extremely user-friendly. It is by far the best marketplace for buying and selling graded comics. So if you're a graded comic slab collector and you're not on Shortbox, I highly recommend you go ahead and download the app. This shirt is also from Shortbox. I don't think there's a way to get it. This was one of their exclusive t-shirt drops for spenders on the app. They do this every so often, and come on, look at this thing. Maria the Wolf drew this art right here. Vampire Batman. Metal as heck. Love it. Got like the Shortbox logo there. Very cool. So keep an eye out. They just actually announced a exclusive for their upcoming Shortbox Live Comic-Con for 2024, an exclusive Mike Choi shirt of X-23 paying homage to Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. It is sweet. Head over to their Instagram, take a look. The first 500 people to buy a ticket to the con, that's taking place at the same place as it was last year in Santa Clara, California, basically Silicon Valley. That's going to be May 5th, the con this year. So if you're thinking about going, you might want to just buy the ticket right now. Even if you don't go, I think the ticket price is probably worth what you're going to get regardless for that shirt. So first 500 people to buy a ticket are going to get that exclusive shirt on Shortbox. Yeah, I will. I think I'm going to be there. No promises yet, but if you're going out there, let me know, because I think there's a good chance I'll be attending, and I am super pumped because last year was so much fun. All right, and before we really head out today, that's it for the unboxing. First and foremost, thank you guys for sticking it out. Sorry it wasn't a legitimate unboxing. Let me know what you thought of any of the books that we looked at here today. Again, thank you for sticking around. If you're not subscribed and you do enjoy this content, I would encourage you to click that subscribe button down below. It means a lot. But until next time, peace.